to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Last time we did the Bringing Down the Sky DLC. Now today we are going to be doing some side missions. Starting with this one. I'm going to go and get this out of the way because, oh boy. I mentioned before this game has some difficulty spikes, and the first mission you get from Admiral Kahoku is definitely one of the harder difficulty spikes. If you play this game, you know what I'm referring to. I'm also going to be exploring the planet so I can get a few things, but I'm not looking forward to this boss fight, to this little... yeah, I spoiled that part. That's what's coming. Let's get going. First things first, leveling up. Give her some of the best. Now we're gonna also explore the planet before we get started with the official reason why we're here. Because exploring these planets, you do get a lot of other things that none of the other because there are certain things that are not marked on the map. Also, we got the VI part coming up, which I'll probably be doing for this LP too. This today's stream as well. Because there should be some, like, gas ones, too, or some minerals coming up, too. Because this is 100% playthrough. So we're gonna be doing almost everything here. We're gonna try to collect everything. I couldn't do that in the last one because I blew the thing, but there's something right there. Yeah. For my advice for anybody, always look for always look around, because there's because there's always like things that you'll easily miss on the map. Like for example, the mineral deposits. These also give you really good experience. And it's good because it helps things out. Now to keep searching everywhere because a lot. Also, those dots on the side also would tell you if there's more stuff, but yeah. Yeah, because the thing about these unexplorable, undiscovered planets, there's always stuff to discover in these things. You just gotta go and look. And if it means searching everywhere, that's fine, because there are a lot of things that scanning planets will not do. Speaking of that, once we get to Mass Effect 2, I think I'll be doing that off-screen. Some of that stuff off-screen to save you guys some drag and some something in here? I think I remember there was something in here. Save you guys the grind, because there's gonna be a lot of grind for it. For material for once we get to certain upgrades and all that. Though I might do the one Easter egg just for giggles, for laughter, for fun, but I don't know. Sweet. let's go to check your surroundings. There's always something around here. I don't think the Turian Signia stuff or the Solarian stuff is shown yet, because that's also one of the collection stuff. I know the Asari writing is also another thing, and that comes in handy for a side mission in Mass Effect 3. See how much experience. So, on with the next find, I think. We'll do it. As I remember, on multiple playthroughs, there was something back there. And a lot of times there are stuff that are like out of out of the range of area sometimes. You'd be surprised. Oh, this is not the Cahokia mission. I thought it was. Oh, this is one of the consoles that for another mission. Take that. Let's go to check everything though. So that's it for the outside missions. Now for the inside. handy for more. The more I do that, the more I get. New shotgun to add to my collection. And now
all targets down.
oh, I know what this is for. Now yeah, that'll come in handy later. Yeah, you remember that Nasana, I'm sorry, that, one, Diplomat part earlier with the, Nasana? Yeah, this is part of her side mission. I thought this was with the Kahoku mission, because both this and the planet that you go on are basically the same. Yeah, there's nothing that's gonna pretty much beat the upgraded biotech that I got from them. Biotic amps I got them. It's basically the best amps in the game. Will you two knock it off? Sorry, my cats. Like I said, basically that biotic amp is basically the best one in the game. Those biotic amps are the best ones in the game. I want to check one last thing before I head off to the next side quest. Because I got a lot of side quests I'm going to be doing today. Okay. We will be starting Novaria, the next official mission in the next video. And I'll say this. These missions get really long. I'm talking really, really long. So I wish there was a way to tell you that these plans are 100% completed check. That way you can, that way you don't have to come back to these planets again. I think next we'll start the mission in the Sol System. Local cluster. Or aka the Sol System. This way I can get a really upgrade to Shepard. Because we got a rogue VI who will be coming into a won't spoil, but these plants are not going to be having anything to gain from it, but where's Luna? And yeah, we have everyone, so basically, that, and for the squad mates, I'm planning to get all, of the, trophies. Yes, there is a mission here on the moon, and how beautiful the moon, how beautiful Earth looks from this distance. Welcome to the moon, our moon. Our, sadly the only, mission, having to do with our, deal with, the Milky Way. And yet it becomes a, mission, it has 2 missions in, Mass Effect 3. Yeah, we're doing some side missions today, but you don't get any renegades from that, because it's rogue, so the rogue VI, so. Controlling all this. But good to check everything before you start doing everything. My advice for new players: always try to check everything, because they're everywhere, because there may be some stuff that you might, that certain planets might not have, for in terms of item, of like, you know, side quest stuff that will become like late, won't be much usage now, but comes, I think, next like in the next few games, or in the next later in the next games. And they also give you good experience. Right, that's for sure. It is a quicker way to get experience in this game, because the later games, it's kind of harder to obtain experience points. You have to do it after you complete. You get it from after completing missions. Which, yeah, these games do have some difficulty spikes. And Mako's controls, they're fine. I wouldn't say they're the best, but they have gotten this has gotten a lot more tweaks. But it's still flimsy. Oh, I'm gonna have to restart. Flimsy. Okay, remember not to go that direction. Now, I guess I already completed that area. Those two. That way next. And yeah, I'm off today, so I get some time to do all this. Next week, on the other hand, I'll be doing streams early because I have to go to work very early in the day, very late in the day. Sunday, I might be able to stream for a couple hours, but after that, Monday through Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and Saturday, they're all gonna be like way early, early, and then afternoons. No evenings/afternoons. Live streams, sadly. Okay, what the heck? Did this thing just bug out on me? The thing just bugged out on me. There we go.
Ready.
All right. Now, for the next part. And now for the reason why we're here. be one of the most tricky parts in the game. I mentioned before, this game has some massive difficulty spikes, and as you progress, complete these bunkers, they get harder. They're easy to... It's good to keep do it on an early stage, early in the game. That way you can get some really good, get some of the best stuff later. That'll come in handy. That was easy. And the weapons do level up to your level, I will say. This is where this is where overload really comes in handy. This is what I was referring to, guys. Yeah, this is what I mean, because they get really harder as you progress to this point. And you're about to see why. Okay, what is going on? Why can't I destroy it? Oh, please tell me this doesn't bug out again. Yeah, this is what I'm referring to, because once you destroy these stuff happen, This is the only and that's the only way you're going to be able to destroy these things. Is to blast them. But you do get a reward for this if you for completing all this. Lights on a special mainframe flicker and die. The first of 3 computing cluster contains VI is offline. Now, with that said, let's get going. Because, oh boy, we got 3 more of these to go. 2 more of these to go. And, yeah, did I forget to mention this is one of the more trickier side missions in the game? I need to find the one that has Emerald Kohoku in it. The Emerald Kohoku's one. Because, oh boy. Because I want to head back to the Citadel to give some of this stuff to because the Citadel also has some side quests as well. Its own side quests. So it's the far left and the far right. Point my vehicle so I can tell which one it is. Next.
Eat this!
Cause, oh boy. Like I said, these get harder. Sweet, some more gear that kind of comes in handy. And a good assault rifle at that. Because I'm in heavy armor. And Liara doesn't have the heavy armor stuff ready yet. Oh, she can't do heavy armor. Never mind. She can do light armor, but she can't do heavy. Figured. I wish we would like get rid of the ones that we can't use anymore. Easier. Oh boy. Point of having some really good weapons is the fact that next one should be barriers. Yep. You have to blow up those kinetic barriers before you can do anything else. And yes, these actually trigger all these stacked up, so one left after this. There should be also one other thing, but I think it's in the third one. But by doing this, there's be something mentioned later. And now, one left. And then we get a really nifty bonus for doing this.
Enemy sighted. That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
I always like blowing all those things up before doing things, but that's not worth it now. That would come in handy. I think that Leora can use it. Yep. Oh, I did not expect all of them to. To show up like that. Oh boy, I'm gonna be like, max level before this entire let's play is done. Alright, hold on one sec, guys. I'll be right back. That's my phone going off. It's a little cat. It's a little cat. Little bug. That hurt. Hit my knee on the table. I'm alright. Just knee hurt. That knee hurt. Take him down, guys. With that done, we should be having not much problem now. Oh boy. There should be something in here to for me to look at before I go. Oh damn. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, remember, this is the get harder. should be it, because I don't have to go back to the others.
Negative contact, Shepard. That's the last of them.
So what we do get is something really good and an upgrade to our status.
All clear.
You'll see what I mean. Especially for our character. There's like always a reason why I go for the soldier class, because it's a lot more. There we go. Now there is something behind that whole message there. There. And a specialist class is OT. Now you can choose one of two classes for your specialty. Now, if you look up online, there is something behind that. The talent rank. Your specialist class will be replaced by replace your base class in the talent on squad screen. Talent ranks in your base class over to your specialized classification class. Go to your squad screen to view the bonuses you gain with each rank in your specialty class. First, you got Shock Trooper. A highly trained killing machine, Shock Trooper excels in combat situation. And increased health, damage protection, immunity, barrier ability, adrenaline ability. One of these also helps with your Paragon and Renegade thing too. Commando, rely on lethal efficiency, specifically precision strikes, rather than brute force. Eliminate their opponents. Increase damage to all weapons, immunity ability, marksman ability, and assassination ability. Trying to remember which one does the other. Gets it. Because I remember one of them gives you, I think it's Shock Trooper. Because one of them gives you an increase in, Paragon and Renegade as well. I may have screwed up, but oh well. You get a really good stuff out of it, so it works in your favor.
All clear.
And I think there's one more area to cover in this before we head out. And once we head out, we're going to do, oh boy, probably a mission or two, and then call it a stream for now, and then we'll continue later. There. down here before we head off to the next world. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing any the planets right now. The other main story planets, because I would like to get some level grind going up before I can continue those missions. I always do that so I can, because some of these missions do get harder. Some of these missions do get harder. That, and it's a good experience too. This is good experience as well. Alright guys, that's the Luna mission too, so yeah, we're doing some fun side missions and all that stuff just to have fun. I think I've gotten used to now how this works. Trying to figure out where I want to go next. All the Artemis Tau stuff is done for now. So I can go to Argus Road next. I think this is where... Oh, I think this is where the... this is where the chairman is in. What's that?
Looks like the ship's deserted.
Most of the systems seem to be disabled. Only basic life support appears to be functioning.
Oh, this one. It's like, it's hard to choose. This one is also...
Did you hear that? Sounded like footsteps. That was no accident. The whole place could be a trap.
Now for probably one of the hardest choices to make. Because,
They say Jacob's gone. They say his brain isn't functioning anymore. And they want to shut off his machines. But Jacob's the only thing in the world that matters to me. I don't know how to help him, and it's tearing me up inside. I just feel so helpless, so damn angry. Dr. Smith gave me some meds to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't.
I hate this mission because you don't know what's the right decision for it. Because you have a choice between turning off the life support machine or keeping it on to keep it alive. But the problem is that yeah, it's really hard to choose.
Jacob is showing no signs of brain activity. There's nothing more we can do for him. He wouldn't want to be kept alive by machines, so we're going to disconnect the life support. Dr. Smith is worried about Julia's reaction, though. She can't seem to let Jacob go. The stress is making her implants flare up, causing intense migraines. It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to... Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you...
Yeah, and she becomes a somewhat boss fight in this mission. Most of these aren't really necessary.
Jacob's not going to make it. His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. It's what he would want. I'm more worried about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression. I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain.
Take cover!
Looks like that machine is keeping him alive.
I do not see any brain activity on the readouts. He is dead. This body is just an empty shell.
You can't help him.
Maybe we should shut the machine down. It's the merciful thing to do.
It is your decision, Shepard. But perhaps we should wait until we have more information before we do anything.
We do have all the information, and I'm sorry, Jacob. I really do.
That was the compassionate thing to do, Shepard.
I hate this mission because it's like really hard to choose, but we already got all the info on it, and to be honest, it's like really hard to choose. If you guys were playing on it on a different situation, I don't blame you guys. Now if there was like a dialogue twist behind that, then later, then yeah, that would be understandable. But sadly, there isn't. I looked into it. There isn't. Without coming in for Rex. Alright, how am I doing on time? Yeah, I should have enough for a few more missions. Also, it's good to check every planet just to, yeah, the medallion received for, this is also part of the side mission. Look, it was a hard choice there, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I hate that mission with a bloody passion, that's for sure. I think for a thing called Gemini thing, there's only one galaxy available.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission-complete burst from one of them.
That's quite a delay.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
Straightforward enough.
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
That's serious, alright.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
It shouldn't be out there.
It's in the Voyager cluster. That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
We'll handle it.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
And there's the planet to go to. Gas element. Now, there was a bug in the original game. Insignia covered, that'll come in handy. Because that's also part of a mission. And there's 5. Trimmer and a gas deposit. This may be the last mission for the stream, depending on how it goes. Some of these missions only been 10-20 minutes, so I'm also doing this so I can get the trophy for everyone. Because you complete 5 missions with each character. Metal exploration too. We explored 4 different planets. Yeah, let's explore everything before we go over there. I know the one with the gas is gonna be the one that I'm gonna be take a lot from this either a whole video or more than one video to do. Gas data. I wish they would have cut that in the original, and they redid this. I mean, yes, but it's also annoying. This is also annoying. And it's the one thing I hate when I do, come back to replay these is because, I mean, I love 100% these games, especially this one, but my god, is it annoying at times because there are certain ones that can't, here, how many I got? Yeah, so there is the League medallions, which are the Solarian stuff, and the Solarian tags. There is 3 and 10, so there's 13 total. 1 Asari writing, 13 Turian insignias, and that'll come in. And there's a lot of material for the stuff. This will come in handy for all the This is all the stuff that you're gonna yeah. So how's everybody doing level-wise? Okay, so we're gonna be coming up to the level stuff soon. Leveling up soon. What I thought that the fact that there's more some of these planets are like hard to remember, because I remember having a keen memory about a lot of these things. But it's also been, what is it, 2017, 2018 since the last time I played this game? This trilogy as a whole. Because I played it a lot on my Xbox 360. DLC and all, the only thing I was missing is the was it DLC? The Zaid DLC from Mass Effect 2 and the Normandy crash site. But I'll say this. Right off the bat, we will be doing some of the DLC missions. Missions when we start Mass Effect 2. Because, there's only a certain amount of, missions you can do before you have to deal with the main threats of the game. As for me enjoying this, I've been enjoying it so far. Though I will say I have seen some interesting facial animation glitches, but nothing too game-breaking. But we won't know how it is until we complete one, and once we complete one, I'll give my final verdict. But right now, I'm definitely setting on at 9.5 out of 10 on this first one alone. Because I'll say the original Mass Effect 1 definitely was like a 7.5 out of 10. And mainly because of, I mean, yes, I'm aware that you can change the graphic settings, but even the outdated graphics kind of hurt the game a little bit.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operation.
Climbing up these hills. Have to go around again. Graphics, the Mako, and the UI were the problems of the original. The UI is a lot better in this game than it is in the original, that's for sure. But, oh boy, the UI in the original aged poorly. I don't know how about the galactic readiness stuff in this game. Oh, come on. Come on. And yeah, that's another problem that the original Michael had. It loved getting stuck in the terrain. It loved getting stuck in the terrain, and it's like not. I did run into one bug, and that was back on the Luna mission. That was the whole trying to survey one of the items, one of the things. You may also notice that some of the locations look a little, how I put it, the same. That's what different I'm not holding it against the game because that was back in 2007 when it started, when this game started, and this is a remaster of the original, so I'm not going to fault the game for that. But that kind of just felt weird for the game to do that. in my opinion. I think we're about to come up to another a difficulty spike coming up.
Just leave.
More material. It's good to do all that because A, you get some experience out of it, and 2, you'll get some, it's good to, because it'll help you check everything off in the game, and yeah, you will get more than, get more than what the recommended is, but it's still good, because that also comes, being transported into Mass Effect 2, and, all that sometimes, as well. That's the one thing Mass Effect 1 didn't tell you, because those get transferred, those materials get transferred to Mass Effect 2, so you can do some upgrades. For research. But we'll get to that later. And once we get to Mass Effect 2, because we're still a ways away from Mass Effect 2. I know a lot of people are looking forward to Mass Effect 2, and I understand. But I also like, this is a 100% completion run, so yeah. Okay, there's where the dig site is. We'll cover that after we get exploring the planet a little bit. The debris usually could be one of many things. That's for sure. It could be the insignias, it could be any of that stuff. Or also the minerals. Should be about 3/4 of the planets in this game has a little something in it too that I absolutely do not. It's like one of the things that I hate about Mass Effect 1. I bought a optional boss fight here. I love in other video games, but when it's the same boss on every single planet, it's gonna get old fast. Especially when on easier difficulties. And I mean on easier difficulties. Now, I could play this on Insanity, but I'd rather wait till New Game Plus for that. That and the trophy system really does not require you to play everything on Insanity. To Platinum, I could say. Another Turian sticking out of the cupboard. It's good to explore everything because it comes really handy. Should also be getting a level up really soon. Almost there. Now that that's out of the way, now it's time for Alliance Crash. Should be.
The signal is coming from a mine?
Suspicious.
I concur. This did not crash. Someone moved it here.
Whoever did it, it's in danger.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
Affirmative.
There's usually some stuff in here too. Yeah, that gets unlocked when I after what's about to happen. 3, 2, 1.
That was a detonator, Commander.
Shepard, at last.
Okay, so it's no longer a human that does it. It's a Turian. Really?
You have me at a disadvantage.
My name is Ilanos Haliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe.
An acclaimed leader.
In most criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
That's correct. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out
The
of the
Elysium
Verge.
attack.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed! I was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human Spectre?
My crew will come for me.
Let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
Can we negotiate?
It doesn't have to be like this, Haliot.
Empty words from a dead woman. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Shepard?
No one panic, please.
We've got air and light and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
Yeah, but you have to just defuse the bombs. First one done. There we go. That said, now let's deal with this guy. Now, if you were playing Renegade, yeah, there's a meme behind the whole if you want Renegade. But the guy who serves the food up his butt. Meme. Yeah, that was a meme. That was a night. With that, let's move. And with that, time to take on the bad guys. Single-handed. Gotta love the overload. And push it back.
I'm on it!
Next ball. And throw this ball.
Perimeter secure.
Yeah, I should have enough time to do, one more, thing before I call it a stream for, not today, but for a bit. Yeah, I think the other places get open, when you, get further. I'm just getting through the ones that I can do before I,
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
any information?
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
I'm on it, Admiral.
Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Yeah, we'll do this next time. Do that next time. Because that's gonna take a long time.
Message coming in.
Another one.
Patching it through.
I've received some information I thought you'd want to see, Commander. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
How can I help?
I'm happy to look into it, Admiral. What can you tell me?
We found a connection between the scientists and you.
And me?
They all worked on a classified project several years ago, on Akuz.
It must be a coincidence.
This can't have anything to do with what happened to me on Akuz.
Those Thresher Maws killed dozens of soldiers. If this was more than just an accident, we need to know. Commander, Shepard, what you do with this is up to you. I just thought you'd want to know. There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
be nice to explore all these planets, but what can you do? And a matron art writing. That's 2. And another gas deposit. Okay, this will probably be the last mission for, not today, but for this stream, because we'll continue after a couple, like an hour or 2. Should be coming up on a few on a trophy soon for Garrus soon. Alright, check all areas before we start the main mission. Again, this is 100% completion, folks. I know a lot of people are not going to be happy with that, but I'd rather get everything ready for once a Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 starts. And there's trophies, so once I get those trophies, I can just pick my squad mates without having to worry about any of that stuff. Because it's not really going to be that too much. There's one up there. Yeah, this will probably be my hit for today's stream once this whole
Redeploying.
Heavy metal found. It's good to find everything because, you know, it sets up a lot. May not look like much later, but it does. Because next time we will be doing some more side missions as well. Well, I'm trying to do as much as I can with the amount of planets we have right now before we continue the story. Because this game does reward you with the experience, but when you and also the and some stuff later. Not in the story, but like side missions later down in Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. Especially this matriarch writing. That, and you also get stuff from the Codex as well. For doing this.
Redeploying.
Turn the medallion insignia. I went the wrong button. I'll say the goals are handled a lot better, but I just felt like this game could have been handled a lot more better in terms of its either ditch the Mako entirely or make the Mako a little more like the Nomad. Cause I won't lie to you guys, the Nomad was handled a little bit more better. Let's see, the Mako. Yeah, it got worse on the later planets, but it was at least playable, survivable, and I do miss the whole banter on Mass Effect Andromeda. Party banter in Andromeda. At least it's funny. Get run over. Like, do you really want to do that? Singularity. You know, for those who choose one stream, you don't have to.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
Shut up! You don't get to lie. You don't... Shepard? My God. Shepard, is that you?
Toombs? But you were on a cruise. I saw the Thresher mob pull you under.
They took me, Shepard. The scientists.
You can't prove any of this. This man is delusional.
See, they were running tests on the Thresher moths. They let those things hit us just to watch and study. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests.
Oh boy. I didn't know.
Toombs, I didn't see anybody. If I'd seen you, I would have come back for you, I swear.
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial.
Commander Shepard was at a cruise. She knows the truth.
This man deserves to die, Shepard. For you, for me, for everyone else in the unit. Are you with me?
This isn't justice.
You're better than this, Toombs. You're not like them.
Don't tell me who I am. You got away with a few scratches and a scary reputation. The rest of the unit died, and I was tortured for years, Shepard. You can't judge me. You don't have the right.
I couldn't help.
Toombs, if I could have helped you on Akuz, I would have. All I can do is help now. Let me.
Okay. I'm no murderer. They couldn't make me one. Just as long as he goes to trial. Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't know.
It's over.
Those bastards can't hurt you anymore. Joker, tell the Fifth Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
And that's a good Paragon. And a buff to Paragon. Not a lot, but some buff. Shotgun, Scimitar. Get that one last thing before I go. call it a stream for today. Or not for today, but for now. Head to the galaxy map, get this cleared off, and then I will call it for a couple hours. And then we'll continue around 5:30ish.
Message coming in.
PM.
Patching it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. I'm glad to see you were able to take Dr. Wayne in alive. Now we can put him on trial and get some answers. Corporal Toombs seems to have found some closure. Hopefully with therapy, he'll have a normal life again someday. I hope this helped you find some peace, Commander. Thank you. Fifth Fleet out.
Alright. I'm gonna call it a stream for a couple hours, and then I will come back and do some more side quests and probably some Citadel side quests. This is M Gunnels 3. Catch you guys later.